Hello everyone, it's Niven, and today I am doing a special video, Greatest Video Games of All Time. I will be ranking 100 games and creating my own tier list. Some of you know that I have done things like that previously. I've done indie horror games on itch.io and survival games. Right now I'm doing 100 games, and some of you might know those games, some of you don't. Now, before I start, I want to give a warning. This is based on personal preference and it's purely subjective, although it has 3 criteria, and based on those criteria, I rate the games. Basically, criteria number 1 is how the game affected me and what experience I had with the game. Number 2, those games are ones that I've played or I've viewed, not necessarily played, but I've viewed numerous times. And number 3, the games which are particular of a certain genre, in this case, horror genre. So let's start. We are starting this with Bioshock. Now, I'm going to put Bioshock into amazing game. Bioshock 2, I was about 12 years old when I first played it, and I enjoyed the underwater environment, and I'm not sure that probably any game has done underwater environment, and I was shocked and amazed by the spooky atmosphere and all the things around me and the characters, and I was really scared and I really enjoyed it. And story-wise, it was also very decent. If you haven't played Bioshock, I won't be spoiling the ending for you. It is amazing, and by the way, it influenced many game developers to make their own games too. Next one, we have Castlevania. Now, I'm gonna put Castlevania in games I haven't tried, and I haven't seen anything Castlevania games, or I haven't played Castlevania games, and I'm not really interested in this genre, although I know it's about vampire hunting and things like that. Fallout New Vegas. We should put Fallout New Vegas into decent. I played Fallout games. I've played the first one with the Apocalypse, and I think the recent one also that came out, it was a different style. It wasn't a first-person game. It was more side-scrolling, and I enjoyed that more than Fallout New Vegas. I played it probably one time, and I haven't finished the game, so... Half-Life. Well, Half-Life goes to Masterpiece. I mean, come on now. It's Half-Life. Who hasn't played Half-Life? It's one of the best, one of the true masterpieces of game development, and it influenced a lot of FPS games, and even to this date, some of indie game developers, including me, don't have the same level of design which Half-Life had. So I have nothing more to say about Half-Life because it doesn't need more. It's just purely masterpiece. Now we go to Street Fighter 2. I will put Street Fighter 2 in good section. I used to play this a lot with my brother, and we used to fight in real life too, so it's very nostalgic to have this game. Well, I guess I haven't played this game. I haven't tried, at least, but I do understand the lore. And please, don't be angry at me because I haven't played those games. Please, if you're a fan, just be the fan and don't get angry at me, please, because I didn't have time to play all of these games. Team Fortress, of course. Team Fortress goes to very good. I played Team Fortress a lot. I played multiplayer game back in 2013. I was actually a decent player, but over the time I got really bored with the game, and of course other games came out, and I was more actually was more keen on single player kind of environment building, story driven games rather than multiplayer. Until Dawn, and we talked about story driven. Until Dawn goes to the great section. It's not amazing. I think Until Dawn game development team has done amazing work with the Dark Pictures anthology series, and I played those games. I haven't posted those games, of course, but I have played thanks to my good friend, which shall remain nameless, and I really enjoyed all of these games, but especially I love the House of Ashes and Last Hope. I really enjoyed Until Dawn, what they have created, the developer team, but the game itself, Until Dawn, when it first came out, it was kind of very different from other games, and I think it's a great game. It's not amazing, it's not a masterpiece, but I think it's a great game. Warframe, well, I will put Warframe into decent next to Fallout New Vegas. I don't think it's anything different, in my opinion. That's my personal opinion, but yeah. Uncharted 4, of course, Uncharted 4 goes to amazing. I haven't played Uncharted 4, by the way. I played the first one and the second one, but I haven't played third one or fourth one. Although I watched Uncharted 4 different gameplays for hours, for days, and I just loved the games very, very much. Next one we have Yakuza. Yakuza, of course, goes to great games. One of the greatest games. I mean, I've played some parts of Yakuza. I haven't played other other games, but I think I've played this one, so I will put it in the great section. Battlefield 1, I have not played it, unfortunately. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, no, haven't played. Red Dead 2 Redemption, well, I kind of wanted to put this into masterpiece or great, but unfortunately I haven't played Rockstar's this masterpiece. I have seen some gameplay, but I haven't played it myself. Dota 2, nope, I'm not a fan of those type of games. Nope, haven't played this. Halo Reach, it will go to very good. Same thing as Team Fortress. Sonic, of course, Sonic's go to one of the good games. Yeah, I love Sonic. I haven't played this one. Arkham City. Well, Arkham City for me goes to amazing. Now, I have a good story about Arkham City. While I was playing this game, I was so immersed in the environment, I couldn't pay attention to anything around me. And I was doing all the detective work or the Riddler's puzzles. And my friend who was visiting me a lot, he saw me play this game, and I have a birthday coming up, and he was kind of trying to buy me a gift, so he didn't know what gift to buy me, but then he saw me playing Arkham City, and he thought maybe he could get me something like a Batman type, and I got a poster which I have in my house. I'll probably show it, probably not. I have an Arkham City poster, and it is a printed poster, but it's not kind of like the picture, but rather the painting, and it's very delightful, and I really was happy when I saw that, and I finished the game, although I haven't found all the puzzles, all the hints. So yeah, Arkham City, one of the amazing games. I have played Asylum and I have played the Origins. I don't think they are at the same level, although Asylum was the first game. I think Arkham City is much more different and much better. And now let's move on to Jungle Party. I haven't played Jungle Party, unfortunately. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I will probably put it into decent. I used to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I was very annoyed at the there was one mission in Chernobyl, if I'm not mistaken, and I loved that part. I loved the stealth game play, most of which I enjoy, but I didn't like how the game handled the environments and the nuclear explosions and stuff like that. I enjoy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and if you were to give me access to playing this game once again, I would play it, but I don't consider it to be great or good. I think it's decent. It's decent enough to play it once. I haven't played this game, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Mass Effect 2. Now, Mass Effect goes to Masterpiece. I know some people might not like it, but I doubt that, because Mass Effect 2 is one of the best games, which led to creating the huge fan community. And other than that, of course, nowadays I'm not sure that they are developing a new game. I've seen some things and some talks about developing a Mass Effect type of game, but basically they are more focused on the Doom esque gameplay rather than Mass Effect 2. I think Mass Effect 2 is masterpiece and it cannot be redone in any shape or form. It's just masterpiece. Next we have Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy goes to decent. I played Final Fantasy, especially the 7th chapter. I just played it once and I didn't like it that much, but I will put it into decent because some people might get angry at me. Watch Dogs. Now I'm gonna put Watch Dogs into a great game. Another story. I used to go to university with a coat and a cap, and I used to zip the coat only, not zip, but I used to zip the coat and then kind of unzip the buttons lower, so the coat will be like hanging like it's in the game, and I would have a cap and people will be like saying, well, what are you wearing, or how are you wearing this? And I was like, well, you know what, you should watch and play Watch Dogs. I enjoy this game. I love the protagonist, the main protagonist. I do think it's kind of a GTA clone, although with a backstory, and pretty much I think Watch Dogs is better than GTA 4. I'm not sure. Maybe some people think differently, but I think Watch Dogs is a great game. And Uncharted 3. I haven't played Uncharted 3, so I will put it right here. And I haven't watched too much of Uncharted 3, although I do consider Uncharted 3 to be a masterpiece. Not a masterpiece, excuse me, amazing next to Uncharted 4. Then we have this game which I haven't played. We have Bloodborne. Bloodborne goes into amazing games. I have played Bloodborne only once, unfortunately, and I had the disc of Bloodborne, but then I lost it. I don't know why. I don't know where did it go. Bloodborne was one of the first Gothic-esque games which I've played, and I was amazed by the environment and the creepiness of it all. It reminded me a lot of Edgar Allan Poe writings and a lot of Lovecraftian lore. I enjoyed Bloodborne so much that I consider it to be an amazing game. Metal Gear Solid, I haven't played this, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Star Wars 2, oh, I haven't also played this, unfortunately. Sorry. Shadow of Colossus, of course, this goes to amazing next to Bloodborne. One of the best games. XCOM 2. XCOM 2 is... I want to put it into bad, but I'll put it into decent. It's not very different from what I thought the gameplay would be, especially after playing Alien, which I really enjoyed. I don't think it's very different. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood goes to great games, amazing games. By the way, Shadow of Colossus, I forgot to say, Shadow of Colossus was recommended to me by one of my friends, which once again shall remain nameless, because I was playing Assassin's Creed a lot, and I told him, do you know any games which are like Assassin's Creed? And they recommended Shadow of Colossus. They also recommended Witcher, and they did also recommend what was that game called? I think it should be somewhere here. I think it's No, not Excalibur. I think we'll have the. Oh yeah, Shadow of War. Yes, this game. I'm gonna put this game. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrupt the chronological order, but I'm gonna put this next to amazing. I played Shadow of Colossus and Shadow of War. Both games I enjoyed a lot. Assassin's Creed, of course, one of the most amazing games, especially Brotherhood. I don't consider any games to be better than Assassin's Creed 2, but, well, still. We got Grand Theft Auto 4. I played it once. It was decent. Nothing special, especially after games like Bloodborne and Arkham City. And I know Grand Theft Auto is different genre, but I still consider gameplay to be much weaker. Metal Gear Solid, once again, I haven't played this. Black Flag. Black Flag, I'm gonna say decent. It wasn't different. I think Assassin's Creed 3 will be very good and Assassin's Creed 2 will be masterpiece. I don't consider Black Flag to be any different. Well, if you love ships and pirates and stuff like that, you might enjoy this, but for me, it just wasn't my cup of tea, I guess. Smite. I haven't played Smite. Doom, yes, please, Doom. I think this is the remake version, and we have original version. Once again, sorry for disrupting the chronology. Yeah, the original version goes to masterpiece. The remade, kind of republished, polished version goes to amazing. When I played Doom and I watched the Doom movie with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I was so creeped out by the environment and the space exploration with the crazy monsters and aliens and stuff. I loved Doom. It's considered masterpiece and I consider it to be masterpiece too, so that's it. As for the remake version, I think it was mostly at the time when other games like Assassin's Creed and Batman and also many other games were using a different rendering system, so that's why they try to remake the Doom and make it better. I think they're also, I mentioned, they're making either a Doom sequel or different game or Mass Effect 2. I'm not sure, but we'll see what the game development world can offer to us. Borderlands 2, I played it, I enjoyed it. It goes to masterpiece. I'm sorry. I know I have all those games into amazing and I put Borderlands into masterpiece, but I do consider it to be a masterpiece, okay? Final Fantasy, I think it's decent. Once again, I'm not gonna put bad into the game. I don't know, maybe I'll see the bad game, but yeah, Final Fantasy, it's just gonna stay here. Watch Dogs 2. I haven't played Watch Dogs 2, by the way. I played Watch Dogs, but not Watch Dogs 2. Although I think Watch Dogs 2 is more focused on multiplayer games and stuff like that. Dark Souls 3, I guess it is probably into great, I would say, and Dark Souls will probably go into amazing. And I know I will anger some people. Once again, I don't care, it's subjective, it's my personal tier list, so if you disagree, if you have any specific argument against me not putting Dark Souls into masterpiece or putting Dark Souls 3 into great, please write in the comment section. Just let's have a discussion. I consider Dark Souls 3, when I played Dark Souls 3, I was really blown away, but I still don't consider it to be a masterpiece or amazing. It's great, okay? It's great. Dark Souls, amazing, but Dark Souls 3, great. Next one we have Need for Speed. Need for Speed is decent. I played some of the games, not all of them I enjoy. Mario, no, haven't played this. Haven't played Devil May Cry 5. And the next one we have Soul Calibur. Sorry, I'm gonna put this right here. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, also haven't played it, this game. Mortal Kombat, oh yeah, baby, let's go to great. And now people will start saying, well, you put Until Dawn next to Mortal Kombat and Dark Souls 3. I don't care, okay? Mortal Kombat was my life. Same as Street Fighter, but of course I prefer Mortal Kombat. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I think it should go to decent. Half-Life, this is Half-Life 2. Oh, come on now. Half-Life 2, masterpiece. Come on. Half-Life 2, if you put Half-Life 2 below any game, I think that's a crime. I spent weeks playing the level of Half-Life 2 when you have to travel across the desert and you have to go through all this crap with the car, with that engine. And when I found out, and some people will get this, when I found out there was a sewer, and you could go inside the sewer and you would find an alien inside, and you were able to talk to him. I thought I was like a champion. I felt like I was the special one who found this in the game. And by the way, back in 2000s, people who were looking for hidden Easter eggs and hidden gems in the games, they were considered to be like gods, like it was something so special. But unfortunately, sometimes that experience is ruined by people who are every day on the computer playing games, not doing any commentary. They just play games, they just show this speedrunning games. I don't consider it to be bad. I'm not saying anything bad towards those people, but I think that immersive experience has been lost because of the massive, platform like YouTube, which has millions, maybe, or thousands of people who are doing gameplays, game throughs, and yeah. Well, I said that. Let's put this right here because I don't know what this is. I'm sorry, I apologize. Firewatch. Okay, I just want to put it into bad. I'm gonna put it into decent. Okay, not anger fans. Yes, Crash. Come on now. Let's give it to the good one. God of War, the first part, let's give it to amazing. God of War should stand next to Assassin's Creed because it was amazing, and yeah, that's all I can say. Now we have Street Fighter. I guess we should put it next to the good ones. Far Cry 3, I've played it, and it goes to a great games. Oh my god, the first time I played Far Cry 3 after Far Cry 2, I thought, how was I able not to use that syringe every time, because of, the environment in Far Cry 2 was very different, and I enjoyed the villain in Far Cry 3. I think it was exceptional villain. Far Cry 5 I also love because of the entire cult type of deal, and also it has amazing score. One of the best scores that Far Cry has is Far Cry 5. You should listen to some of the songs and music there. FIFA, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of FIFA. Just gonna put it into bad. Okay, let's put it into decent, just in case people will jump at me like, oh, you don't like soccer. I actually played soccer, by the way. I played soccer in United States. I played football in UK, and I was pretty good goalie. So one thing that you didn't know about me, I was a good goalie. Yeah, I love them catching balls right in front of my face. Tetris goes to good game. Fortnite, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna do this. Yep, bad, sorry. I played Fortnite for 1 hour and I instantly shut it down and uninstalled it, deleted it. I don't understand what Fortnite even has to offer. Once again, my subjective opinion, but Fortnite, not a decent or great game. Okay, let's put it into decent. All right, just put it into decent. But I don't consider it to be good. Just so you know. World of Warcraft. I wasn't a big fan of MVP games, so I haven't played Pokemon. God of War. Come on now. Masterpiece. Yeah, fight me. Come on. In the comment section, you can fight me. God of War, like that son-father relationship, it's amazing. Who wrote the game? Who wrote it? It's amazing. And if you don't think that, well, it's your fault, not mine. Grand Theft Auto 5. I actually haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5. I've seen some of the gameplays, but I haven't played it. I think this is Horizon. Yeah, I haven't played Horizon. Yakuza. Yeah, let's put Yakuza into very good. It's very good. Injustice. I'm gonna put Injustice into a great. No, just gonna put it into good one. I I haven't played too much Injustice on my PC, but I played Injustice on my tablet so much. I had entire cards. Every day I was waiting for challenges. I used to spend 7 to 8 hours playing only Injustice, Gods Among Us, and it was just too much. It was pure addiction. And I used to play that game for over 8 years. 8 years. But then I deleted the game. Unfortunately, my Play Store still holds the information about the game, and I can reinstall the game, update the game, and have all my cards, but I'm not going to do that because that's gonna be like a killer for me. Yeah. Next we have Lego games. I don't know about this one. I'm sorry, I haven't played this one. I haven't played Mario, this one. I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy. Minecraft, well, okay. Let's put Minecraft into a great games. I don't consider it to be amazing or masterpiece because of two main reasons. Number one, Minecraft doesn't solely have a purpose. It's just crafting, it's just going around. I know there is storyline into Minecraft, but it's not as good as other storylines in the amazing section or masterpiece section. Number two, visual style. I love PS1 style games. I love the different color style games like Borderlands, Half-Life, God of War, of course, masterful game. Uncharted 4, very different style. Bloodborne, a very different style. Dark Souls, different style. But something about Minecraft makes me go blind. Something about Minecraft and playing Minecraft makes me think about what would it be if my eyelid was square and not, not what I have, but what if it was a square? I love Minecraft. I played many hours and spent many hours on Minecraft, but I don't consider it to be amazing or masterpiece. Sorry. Then we have Monster Hunter. I haven't played this one. Overcooked. I haven't played this one. Counter-Strike. Come on, who hasn't played this? Let's put it next to Dark Souls. Wait, where did it go? Oh, I accidentally put it in a masterpiece. I'm sorry. It's an amazing game. It's an amazing game, truly. Then we have Pac-Man. Oh, I love Pac-Man. Pac-Man goes to masterpiece. Don't deny it. If you deny it, that means that you deny history. If you deny the Pac-Man and the story of the Pac-Man and the gameplay of the Pac-Man, you deny history, my friends. The games were started with this, and they were based on this, so shut up. We have this game, which I have no idea what this is about. Pokemon. I'm gonna anger many fans. Maybe I don't have fans, but I am not fan of Pokemon, and I don't understand the entire meta about Pokemon. But some people do, so I respect their decision. Tetris. Pong. Sorry, Pong goes to great. Next one, Portal 2 and Portal. Now, I'm gonna put Portal 2 into amazing section, and I'm gonna put Portal into masterpiece. I played Portal back in 2012? Yeah, it was 2012. Man, this game had my brain twisting and turning like crazy. Portal 2 was the one game which actually made me think a lot about my choices. Besides the storyline, Portal is perfect. It's a perfect science fiction tale about the craziness and the future of what we can have. I don't know how to describe Portal game other than being perfect. Portal 2, it was a lot of multiplayer. I think Portal 2 spent more time on the multiplayer design. Story-wise, Portal 2 is as important as Portal 1, and I love the gameplay and the GLaDOS kind of frenemy situation, but yeah, Portal still stays on masterpiece, and Portal 2 goes to amazing. We have Jackbox Party Pack. I have no idea. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 goes to amazing games right here. When Resident Evil 2 Remake came out, I was not fan of the game at first because I haven't played it. I've just watched the game, and I always consider Resident Evil 2 to be one of the best games because I've actually played Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation. It was so amazing, that square pixelated style. It was so good. I loved it. And by the way, I was very scared first time I played Resident Evil 2. Now, Resident Evil 2 Remake I played 2 years after it came out, and it did affect me in a way that I thought maybe this is great, but it wasn't. I would say it's great. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't as good as Resident Evil 7, which still is one of the best Resident Evil games since Resident Evil 4. And we're right here, Resident Evil 4. Yup. It goes to masterpiece. Resident Evil 4, Leon, come on, man. It's masterpiece. You can't deny it. Sekiro, Shadow. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this one too. Sorry about Mario. And this might upset some of Minecraft-ish fans. I played Minecraft. Yes, I admit I was chasing goats and I was chasing pigs, trying to kill them and eat some food. But I haven't played Terraria. That's it. Skyrim. I also never played Skyrim. Sorry. The Last of Us. Do I have to say anything about this game? Come on now. Unfortunately, the second one disappointed a lot, so... Wait, where did I put it? Yeah, Last of Us, right here, next to Leon. Masterpiece. I've cried playing this game, and not numerous times. Like, every time I cry. Wow. This is great. Zelda. Oh, yay. Zelda is amazing. Yep, I'm gonna put all Zelda games into amazing, and I'm gonna say this why. Because I played them, number one. Number two reason, when I was doing Halloween, back when I was still 15, 14 years old, I used to dress up as I used to have a group, and we used to dress up as a Zelda characters, the cosplayer, and I just loved the green on me. I was very fond of, and by the way, it's very sad that people back in the day, they saw me and they saw my friends and they were like, oh, what are you cosplaying? And we were like, this is Zelda. And people were like, oh, we thought it was like Robin Hood. And I was like, really? You don't know what Zelda is? Like, haven't you played Zelda? And it saddened me at the time, but right now you can ask anyone what Zelda is and they will tell you it's okay. Uncharted 2, oh yeah, it goes to a masterpiece. Yes, Uncharted 2 is a masterpiece. It's the best sequel. Uncharted 3, not so great. Uncharted 4, amazing. Uncharted 3, I haven't played, by the way. Uncharted 4, amazing, but Uncharted 2, the best. Masterpiece. I haven't enjoyed Uncharted 1 more than Uncharted 2. And even Uncharted 4. Next we have, The Walking Dead. Oh no. The Walking Dead. It goes to masterpiece. Come on now. I'm very sad that Telltale Games went bankrupt, and back when it happened, by the way, they had the last Walking Dead game coming out, and I was so saddened by the truth that they were not going to make new games. And I love every Telltale Games, and I've played nearly every game. Yeah, I played every game. I played The Walking Dead, I played The Wolf Among Us, I played Batman Telltale series, and I played Borderlands also. So I was very saddened by this very much, that they went bankrupt. But fortunately, there was another company which finished the Walking Dead series, and the last season was very emotional. I played the last season. It was very emotional, and it's very nostalgic. Yeah. Witcher Wild Hunt. Come on, man. Come on. So many masterpiece games. By the way, I have a game called Moat, and I really wanted that game to be like Witcher, and it didn't turn out to be. But when the TV show, by the way, The Witcher, also came out, I was so immersed in the TV show, and I was influenced by that to make my game. And then I remembered The Witcher Wild Hunt, and I was like, I'm not gonna make a game like Witcher. No, it's never gonna happen. So instead of being a third person, I made it first person, and well, the rest is history. You can go check out my game, but it's probably trash for you, maybe. Well, it's definitely not on this list. And if it was, I would put it right here into horrible section. Now, we have Yakuza 4. Now, I haven't played Yakuza 4 or other parts. I haven't played Apex. I played Celeste. Oh my god. This was the best game of 2020, I guess, or 90. I haven't played it. I haven't played this game either. Dishonored 2. I haven't played Dishonored 2, but I have played Dishonored 1, and it goes to amazing. I played Dishonored because I was very impressed by the stealth gameplay and the first-person gameplay, because Assassin's Creed is usually third-person, and Dishonored was a first-person, and I have never seen a first-person stealth game deal with medieval stuff like this, and I really enjoyed it. And also the Corvo character, he's a badass, man. He's a badass. Firewatch. Oh, this is gonna be emotional. Wow, so many emotional games. I do consider Firewatch to be a masterpiece. I don't know what you think, but I do consider it to be a masterpiece. Just because when Firewatch came out, my grandfather passed, and I did struggle with understanding some of the concepts that I had to go through, and I also was doing my university at that time, and Firewatch did help me go through that easily. And especially after playing this game, I was so emotionless. I poured everything into Firewatch, and then it was really hard for me to do anything after that event, and Firewatch really helped me with that. I don't know why I'm talking and giving too much information right now, but it's really an emotional game, and I consider it to be a masterpiece. Okay, well, move on. Next we have this For Honor. Oh no, please don't. I haven't played this. Inside. I played Inside. I consider it to be amazing game. I watched the story of Inside, and it was so different than other 2D platformer games. So I went back and tried to replay it once again, but it just didn't feel right to do that after seeing the ending and the entire lore explained to me by YouTubers. So although I do consider it to be an amazing game, and it's on the list. I don't know about this one. Oh, The Last Jedi. Isn't this considered to be one of the best games? Nope, I haven't played it. I haven't played this one either. Left 4 Dead 2. Come on, man. Left 4 Dead 2 goes to amazing. Left 4 Dead 2, me and my friend used to play this a lot. And by the way, I want to mention, I don't know if this type of thing exists right now, but back in the day we had the kind of PC clubs where they were located underground and used to go there. And as for the kid, it was so scary, and it was such a different experience, like for adults to go into, adult clubs. Same was, I'm not comparing those two, of course, but it was like so scary, and we had the money, and we used to and our parents would give us money, and we used to go down there, and we used to watch people play, and then when it was time for us to play, we would pay the money, and we would play for 1 hour, 2 hour, because we didn't have that much money. So Left 4 Dead 2, I used to play on multiplayer, and we used to have a team of 4 guys. It was just pure fun. I enjoyed Left 4 Dead 2. I don't consider it to be one of the best. I consider it to be one of the best multiplayer games, but I don't consider it to be a masterpiece. Limbo. I think Limbo and Inside, they kind of have similarities within the story, within the graphical style, within the name also, like Inside Limbo, kind of same. The text font. I think those two are basically siblings, right? They're basically siblings, but they both have their individual story. They both have their individual gameplay. I consider both to be amazing. Let's move on. We have Mordell. I haven't played this. Outlast. Oh, here we have a big one. Outlast. Ah, my god. When I played Outlast and Outlast Whistleblower, man, I was so amazed. Man, I was so scared I literally, well, not peed my pants, but I was so scared. I couldn't watch myself being dragged, being punished, and my fingers cut off and shit like that. It was the wildest and the most unique experience that horror game till now, by the way, no one has come close to Outlast. I don't think there has been any game. Well, Outlast 2 came out and it kind of tried, and personally for me, Outlast was not that great. But Outlast, no one before Outlast and even after Outlast tried to make such an exhilarating gameplay with such a unique take on investigative kind of camera going inside the asylum type of things. And by the way, Outlast has influenced many games to make that camera type of gameplay, especially indie horror games. I've made my game too, if you remember. It's called Crux, and it kind of pays homage to Outlast, although it's not this tense. That game, by the way, Crux, should go to bad and not horrible. It was a plus sign right here. Oh, okay. Yes, I love Outlast. Now, let's move on. We have Getting Over It. Getting over it is bad, and not because it frustrates me, just because I played it once and I fell and I was like, I'm not going to do that. Getting Over It is the game which people that tend to be sociopaths play a lot, by the way. I think Getting Over It is one of those mythological, what was that story about the guy who was moving the rock up the hill and then he would push it back and he would roll? Oh my god, I forgot. The okay, I'm not gonna say it. I forgot the name. I'll probably add it to editing, but you know what I'm talking about, right? You know. Oh yes, I remember. Sisyphus. Yes, Sisyphus. So Sisyphus is Greek. It was a Greek mythology, and he was a founder of king of Ephira, or I don't really remember, but I remember the name was Sisyphus, and he used to carry that rock at the top, and then he would just let it go back, and he was kind of tortured like that. So I think Getting Over It is the equivalent of Sisyphus. That's why I don't enjoy it that much, and I think it's a bad game because of that. Papers, Please. Papers goes to amazing game. I played Papers, Please, and also Orwell game. I love very much the investigative style of gameplay where you are actually doing stuff like doing the detective work, doing things like looking at the profiles, listening to people. I do know that sounds weird, but I think the analytics of the game, Paper Please, I think that's what makes it unique and amazing. Next we have Resident Evil 7. Whoa, what? And this one goes to Masterpiece, of course, Resident Evil. Nobody fucking expected Resident Evil 7 to be as good as it was. Even now, when we have Resident Evil 7 and the entire lust community towards the Lady Dimitrescu, or whatever the name is, I forgot, and I don't really care. Resident Evil 7 put fear in the eyes of the players. Coming back with first-person gameplay, unique design of the house, amazing plot, although there were some plot points I considered to be like towards the end probably, but still one of the best games Resident Evil has, and it goes to Masterpiece. That's it. That's all I have to say. Oh, we have a lot of games. Roblox, no, I haven't played it. Rocket League is decent. I played it twice, 3 times, multiplayer, not so good. Beat Saber, no. Silent Hill 2, I don't think I need to talk about Silent Hill 2, honestly. It's just, you have to go and play it. You have to experience it. It's a masterpiece. That's it. Sims 4, no. Second Son, I haven't played this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a fan of Spider-Man, but I haven't played this. I'm sorry. I haven't played this. Wii Sports. Wii Sports is actually decent. I played Wii once when I was with my friend, who shall remain nameless once again, and I did enjoy the movements. I like it. It's decent. I'm gonna put it into good ones. Yeah, it's a good one. It's not Bully. Okay, let's put Bully right here. Great. If you haven't played Bully, if you haven't experienced this game, you should. And trust me, this game does not contain anything weird. I'm joking, it does. Although it won't make you bully. It might. Okay. Deus Ex. I haven't played Deus Ex, by the way. Yes, I haven't played. And Fallout 4. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Fallout 4. I think Fallout 4 should go to great games. I rated Fallout New Vegas to decent. Fallout 4. It's great. Then we have, of course, Fallout games. Oh my god. We should put this to greats. Great list? Yeah, I'm gonna put this into great list. What else? Wait, where did I put Fallout? Yes. Fallout 76. Well, I'm gonna put it next to good ones, I think. Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 should go to amazing. Far Cry 5 has such a decent story, and it has multiple characters across the gameplay, and the main character actually has a sense. He's not some weird guy who wants to take over the world and be the, master and villain. He just wants to be Jesus. That's the main plot for Far Cry 5. A guy who wants to be Jesus and savior of everyone. And he uses his cult to achieve that. That's it. And Far Cry 5, by the way, has one of the best scores. I mentioned it, and I'm going to mention it again. One of the best scores. Far Cry 3. Is it Far Cry 3? Yes, Far Cry 3. We should put Far Cry 3 next to great games. Then we have this, which I haven't played. Counter-Strike. This is the global offensive unit, I think, and I haven't played this, by the way. I haven't played this. Let's before we go into Gary's mod, let's put this one here, this one here, this one here, and this one here. Now let's move on to the better games, and let's put Gary's mod into great games. I loved Gary's mod. I loved creating kind of simulations with ghosts and monsters from Half-Life. So I think Gary's mod is great. Hitman, Blood Money. I played it once. It was decent, not something amazing. Just Cause 2, well, just because it's 2, I'm gonna put it into amazing games. I love Just Cause. I enjoy Just Cause 3, and I haven't played Just Cause 3, but I don't consider it to be good, so that's it. We have Life is Strange. Life is Strange goes to... It should go to Masterpiece. I had a friend who was a girl, and she said that she was one of those people who didn't play games. She was one of those people who haven't experienced Half-Life, or Silent Hill, or Resident Evil, or Portal, or things like that. But she said that one of the games that has changed her life was Life is Strange, and she used to play this game over and over and over, and I was surprised by how much impact this game had on just a regular person, not a gamer, not someone like me or maybe you who is watching this, but a random stranger who has nothing to do with gaming at all. She hasn't played any games, and at the age of 19, 20, she found out Life is Strange, and she played the game and she loved it. So that's why I consider it to be a masterpiece. I played Life is Strange, and I also do consider it to be a masterpiece. I haven't played the Life is Strange the next chapters, unfortunately, so that's why. And we have a lot of games. Now I'm gonna quickly put the games which I haven't played into, have not tried the game, and just don't get mad at me. Okay, so I haven't played this one, I have played this one, I have played this one. Okay, hold on. Yes, this, Undertale, Pokemon, a lot of Pokemon games. Cuphead, I don't understand Cuphead. I haven't played Death Stranding either. I'm sorry, I apologize. Diablo also. System Shock once again. This one, Just Dance, not my style. Sports, especially NBA, no. Not this one. Valorant. You know what? I haven't played Valorant, but I just want to put it into bad games. I am an asshole, I know. I haven't played this one. Divinity, no. Fall Guys. Have I played Fall Guys? No, I haven't played Fall Guys. Then we have Half-Life. Oh, Alex. Okay, we're gonna rule this one. Metal Gear, no, haven't played. Then we have this one, haven't played. Titanfall. I used to watch Titanfall 2 exclusive gameplay and trailers back in the day when it came out, you know, on the 4K monitors, but I wasn't too keen on playing it myself, so. Warzone, this one, and this one, and Super Seducer. Wow, that's weird. Haven't played this one. Flying Simulator, nope. Yakuza 5. Oh my god, I haven't played this. No More Heroes. This one. Crusade, Cold War. This one. Avengers, Wasteland 3, Like a Dragon. And we have all these games now to review. I know there are a lot of games which I haven't played, but there are also some games which I've played, so please don't judge me too harshly. Now let's start with Metro 2033 Redux. To say that this game is, how do I put it? Bad. It's not bad, of course. It's Metro game, but I don't consider it to be amazing or masterpiece. I preferably enjoy Metro 2035 rather than Metro 2033 Redux, but I guess it's my choice. Also, Nier Automata. Yes, I do know the name of this game, and some of you might be shocked how I think that this game is amazing. This game is amazing. I really enjoy the entire subplot of robots and automatic systems, and just everything in this game is like shouting out the sci-fi. And by the way, this game looks amazing. Nier Automata looks fabulous. It's pretty game. Postal 2. It's not the best game, but I would consider it to be decent enough to be on the list. Then we have Prototype. I played the first part. I don't consider it to be the greatest. I'll just put it into decent. Then we have Rainbow Six Siege. Now, Rainbow Six Siege, I would actually put, and you'll be surprised, into the amazing list. I think next to Portal 2 and next to Left 4 Dead 2, Rainbow Six Siege is probably top 10 of the best multiplayer games, based on personal experience, of course, and the gameplay. Then we have Saints Row. Saints Row, I will be putting... this is Saints Row 2. I apologize. I'll be putting into decent. Once again, nothing different than Grand Theft Auto. I'm not considering to be something of a masterpiece or amazing. It's just alright. Sniper Elite 3. Sniper Elite 3 should go into the good games. Then we have Stalker, of course. Stalker, any Stalker game just goes all above and beyond. I consider it to be amazing. And Spec Ops The Line, oh my god. Spec Ops is like a third-person shooter, and oh my god, it's such a drama game. I do consider it to be great. I don't consider it to be amazing, but there are some parts in this game which make me rethink my choices in the game, and it's a spectacle. Dying Light, kind of parkour during the zombie apocalypse. Unfortunately, Dying Light 2 came out, by the way, and I have seen the gameplay of my favorite YouTuber, which should remain nameless. I guess there are many people who are remaining nameless in this video, but Dying Light 2 is kind of good. I don't consider it to be as great as Dying Light, the first part, and yeah, I consider this game to be great. Then we have Half-Life Alyx. Now, Half-Life Alyx, I had an opportunity to play this the first 20 minutes, but I haven't played the entire game. I watched the entire game, and I consider it to be great. It falls short from Half-Life and Half-Life 2 and Portal, but well, basically it was made for VR in most ways, and I actually would put it into very good. It's not great, it's just very good. Then we have The Last of Us 2. Well, some people might put it into really bad, horrible, or bad. I would say the game is decent. Now, this is not based on overall gameplay, rather the mechanics in the game, like it has amazing rope physics, which I haven't seen in other games. I think The Last of Us Part 2 is decent, at least the first beginning part. Oblivion, I might disappoint some fans. I'm gonna put it next to The Last of Us. Fine, I'm gonna put it next to the Sniper Elite. It's a good one. Okay. Payday 2. Now, Payday 2 goes above Oblivion, and it's very good. We have Saints Row. I played Saints Row and I had no fucking idea what was going on. I'm just going to put it into decent games. Dead by Daylight. I've tried Dead by Daylight, but I will probably disappoint one of my favorite YouTubers, and I'll put it into decent. It's not. I know I have like Rainbow Six Siege and Portal 2 into the amazing multiplayer chart, and Dead by Daylight I don't consider. It's kind of bland, and I know now they made like this past 3 years they made new updates to it. They had new maps, they had new killers, they had different achievement systems, and they changed it all. And personally, for me, that just gives out too much. I think Rainbow Six Siege and Portal 2 has enough. And with multiplayer games, one of the biggest things that I have encountered is, because the developers think that they are redoing everything and nothing new happens, they're, instead of fixing the old things, they are adding new things. And that's what I hate about multiplayer games. They add new things, and I don't personally, it's not my favorite. Well, Untitled Goose Game, this was fun. I just played it. It was fun. It was good. It was good. Then next we have Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, I don't consider Hollow Knight to be amazing as Limbo and Inside, although I consider it to be great. There is Hollow Knight second part, and I think they're making the third game too. I mean, good luck, but I'm not going to be playing that. Batman, Arkham Knight. Let's put it next to decent. I don't consider this to be the best game, very good or great game. I think after Arkham Origins, they fell flat, and mostly the suit, the rendering is amazing and very realistic. Other than that, it's just redoing the same thing, you know. Subnautica. Subnautica. Decent. Once again, Subnautica is decent. I've played probably second half. One of my friends, who shall remain nameless, he played this game, and I played kind of the middle part of the game, and I didn't understand shit, of course, but I did enjoy the game. And what it looks like after Bioshock, it has a good looking, one of the best looking underwater levels. And you know what? I will put this into very good games. Subnautica, very good. Ghost of... Oh my god, I haven't played this. Oh god. Wow. I haven't played Ori neither. I'm sorry. Cyberpunk. We all know where this belongs. Okay, I'm just gonna put it into bad. Okay, not horrible. We have Doom. This is Eternal, and Doom goes to amazing. We have Hitman, and some people might get surprised that I put it into bad. I hate this game. The same as with Cyberpunk, this game came out with hundreds and millions of bugs, and it was so frustrating that even though they fixed it, still continuing this was just pain. Superliminal. This game actually came out recently, and I played part of this game. I consider it to be great because the story-wise, it's very different. Otherwise, nothing really special. Just Superliminal kind of reminded me of the Beginner's Guide or Stanley's Parable, but it had much more depth. I mean, those games had more depth than Superliminal, although some people think Superliminal is better. I think differently. And we have Avengers. Yay! What a horrible game. Yes, I don't consider Avengers to be a great game. I personally haven't played it. I'm sorry. Same with Cyberpunk. Oh my god, did I just say Superpunk? I haven't played Cyberpunk or Avengers, but I both consider them to be really bad. I changed the Cyberpunk to really bad. I don't know why I keep saying Cyberpunk. I mean Superpunk. Fuck! Well, as you can see, this was my list of games. I have masterpiece games which you definitely should play until you die, I guess. You have amazing games which you definitely should spend your time on. You have great games which you should definitely check out if you have time. If you don't, it's okay. Very good games, well, you can check out some of them. Good games, definitely one in the middle where you can have fun and just enjoy yourself. Decent games which have some little things which kind of shine, but other than that they are not that great. Bad games which you should definitely not try at all, and really bad games which you should just look and say, you know, that's disappointing. And of course all of these games which I probably will play one day, but let's be honest, I know some of these games, some of the storylines, like Death Stranding, I know Warzone, I know System Shock, I know Deus Ex, I know Spider-Man, of course, The Second Son, I know Yakuza, I know Terraria, I know Watch Dogs 2, Metal Gear Solid, Castlevania, Battlefield, Uncharted 3. I know all those games, I just haven't played them. Anyways, that was it. Thanks everyone for watching. This is a huge video for me. I have done probably bigger videos. I'm not sure. We'll see how far the conversation goes. I think this is the biggest one I've ever done. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, I hope you have an amazing day.